Hi, I'm Solbrick, an adult fan of Lego, also known as an AFOL, and clearly I'm a city builder. In today's video, we got something special for you. We are going to modify this set up here into a subway train. And this set is called 60197. Came out a couple of years ago. Probably it will be retired quite soon. We're going to combine the design of that with the set, I'm going to cheat and look, 4855 from the Spider-Man 2 movie. That came out in 2004. And let's have a look at the instructions here. You got some minifigs, you got your Doc Ock, and here is the base of the train. Now, I am going to have this motorized, so I need to make some arrangement here because the motor is a part of the wheel part, the bogie. And I'm going to make two carts. I think they will be this long or maybe a bit shorter. I like my trains short. It's a bit funny because the driver clearly sits together with the passengers, but I guess New York is a super safe town where you can do that. But I think this will be really cool. I'm going to have the battery box in one of the cars, so it's just one car that's going to be possible to have passengers in. So quite a simple build. I'm not going to use those wheels. I'm going to use normal train wheels. Nice. The train cars and the motor car is quite long if you compare it to that Spider-Man set. So that means that I will get a lot of pieces as leftovers that I can use for more train cars, more specialized train cars. Of course, I will probably make some sort of a double-decker train car because I just love them. I have some previous builds that I've made that are double-deckers, or maybe it's just one. I can't quite remember. So that's super cool. I'm mixing myself up with Robin Hood bricks. He has double-decker trains that are awesome, but I'm not him. Here's one of the main reasons why I need to make a custom subway train. This totally hits the side here, even though I've shipped away some pieces there. So the custom subway train needs to be flat in the front and not too wide on the sides. This is 16 studs long, just like this plate here. And that happens to be the same length that my previous Lego custom trains are. And you can see that I have a motor underneath there. But also this is the older motor system. You can see I have the battery box there and the receiver back here. The new system, the power-up system, I think it uses Bluetooth instead. So what's cool about that is that it takes less space because it's all built into this box, I guess. Here I need to have that receiver and I need to have the battery box, and this is just the same size as the battery box, so we're saving a lot of space there. I've never really made a mock with this system though, so I'm a bit nervous. Good thing I made a mess, but also I need to make all of this into a subway train car. And I found my double-decker car, so I didn't imagine that I made one. That's super fun. It's some sort of a Ninjago dude hanging out in there. Anyways, here is the base with the motor and this cable that I need to attach somehow to the battery box. And I fill out with some plates here, trying to make that as sturdy as possible. Now the problem is always this peg here. It's in the way because that means that I can't put the box straight on. So that's why I have some plates underneath here, just to give that little bit of extra space in between. The plate also creates a little gap where the cable can come out from, so that's good. And this will be connected this way in that little slot. And now I'm just going to run some music and focus on getting all together. This will be symbolizing the doors. Alright, so this area is where the train driver will be, so that's why I have these tiles there instead of plates, so it just will be easier for me to put the roof on and take it off. Only 2 studs holding that in. Oh, and speaking of the train driver, here she is. And I use that plate down there that has 2 studs for the ass, just so that it's easy for me to take her out whenever I want to, maybe for dinner. Also, kind of hard to align the ass with the studs. Roof goes on. And this assembly, hoppa. And then this extra part here, where this will press on the bottom. Like so. Okay, clearly need to attach that a bit better. How does that look? Any gaps? Maybe there. Alright, we got a hopefully working motor there. The passenger car, not cart as I said previously, it has the same design, of course, for the walls and the sidings. A bit different here because it doesn't have the motor, so it's just a flat, larger plate there. And these pieces underneath for the bogies. Simple wheel design. For the interior, I think these are the most chairs that I can fit in here, and that's of course better than the 2 passengers that the original Spider-Man 2 set had. I'm in here. So let's see, that goes together like so. Oh, yeah, and the roof just looks like this. It's basically the same design as for the original train set. And we can compare the height of this subway train with this older car then. It's about 1 brick lower in profile, so I think that's pretty cool. I like having my train as small as possible without them looking too small. Let's move that train. Yeah, we could. And here's some awkward silence until it comes back again, which I'm going to try to talk over because I'm really uncomfortable with awkward silences. And here it is. Oh, well, that's super cool. I want to run it a bit more with some shaky handheld camera. Here we go. Oh boy, it's fast. You can see that it has that green light. Looks kind of cool. Oh, and it could pass this train tunnel here without hitting it. That's a great success. With that said, make sure to stay out of the nonsense, stay awesome, and please subscribe. And don't stand on the rail.